Hi, prayer. But I gotta get some gas, so I'm trying to make it get my gas. I don't know. But anyway, today is January 5th, Monday. Oh, and what a day did I have! Oh man. Anybody wouldn't believe the stuff I go through, and I do to myself. So, because I started a new company, we have like this training session, like in the morning at 9:45 to about 10 o'clock. You know, she want to check on us, make sure we got everything, see if we need help with anything or whatnot, which I think is cool, right? So, she said, well, before I want y'all to do anything, I want y'all to sign up for these portals, right? And so I said, okay, you know, whatever, I'll do it. And I go to sign up for the first portal. It went by smooth sailing, you know, it went in smooth. And then the second portal I get to, which is a portal that I have used at my other company, the screens got stuck. Like it's a verification screen that you got to get past. And in order to do it, you like have to pick out like all the bicycles or all the trees, or mine was all the buses, part of the bus, or bus, you know, pictures of buses I had to pick out. So I couldn't get past that because it would never load. So I asked my trainer, and she was like, well, you know, you're gonna be mad at me, but I'm gonna tell you to put in an IT ticket. Woo! So I said, okay, you know, I'll put in an IT ticket. I said, I look kind of low. Can you just send me the link to put the IT ticket in? Because usually I call. But she said we can put it in by the link, right? So I goes to the link, and my goofy butt decide that I'm going to put in a ticket. And so I put in the ticket, and I felt really confident, you know, after I was able to answer some of the questions. I felt confident that the ticket was going to go through, okay? Immediately, the ticket gets canceled, right? So I'm confused, like, why did somebody cancel the ticket and hadn't spoken to me regarding the issue? Like, what is IT doing here? So I tell my trainer, like, you know, someone immediately canceled the ticket, but I haven't heard anyone from there. So I said, oh, I'll give it a few minutes or whatever. So like, maybe like 4 minutes later, this guy sends me an instant message on Teams, and he said, did you need to put in this ticket? I said, oh yeah, you know, I go in the issue. I can't, the buses won't download, so I can't pick the buses out the picture. We don't know, you know, I think I'm talking to IT. Okay? No, it was cybersecurity. I didn't put in a high alert. Oh Lord, I put the highest of the highest of the highest alert that you could put in for cybersecurity for an organization. I put that in, right? So I'm like, he trying to explain to me that it's a critical ticket. And I'm like, they never gave me an option to pick whether it was critical, non-critical, could be picked up any day. I mean, it never gave me that option. So I don't know that I put in a critical ticket, right? So he starts sending me screenshots, right? I said, you mean to tell me I actually clicked on the link that said critical ticket? Is you saying that I didn't read critical ticket in the link? I couldn't do nothing like, okay, I guess I woke up everybody in the company. That was an error. Like, that was a huge error. I only wanted help figuring this out. You know, I didn't want to go through these things. Like, be the highest of the highest of the highest on the red in a new organization, right? So he's like, it's no problem. He said, some people don't know they not to use that link. And so then I'm like, yeah, no one ever told me. It was actually given to me. And I was told to figure it out. So I figured it out. And some He said, no. He said, you got to put in this ticket. So then he showed me how to go through, put in a regular ticket, right? So I was like, I apologize. I said, when I complete it, I will let you view it. You know, I want him to feel good, like I wanted to make a change to what I did. So I said, I'm going to ask you, I'm going to say, do you mind if I send it to you before I finish and click it through to go through IT? He said, sure, no problem. I'll help you or whatever. So the well portal timed out, right? So it's telling me to start again, right? So when I go in there, because it goes by your social security number, I'm already in there. I'm already in the portal. So now I'm frustrated, right? Like, so I'm like, I can't log in because it already have my login from my previous employer, which is attached to my social security number, you know. So my trainer again says, you're not gonna like this, but I'm gonna tell you to reach out to the lady that's over our authorizations. So I reach out to her and she said, there's nothing for me to view. You need to call the platforms organization. I'm like, now what these Negroes gonna do for me? What is they gonna do for me? A previous company. Anyway, my mind was blown when she said that. Not like, you know, wait a minute, what are you talking about? Or perhaps you should try to. But anyway, so I told my trainer, I said, at this point, I need to walk away. I said, I got to get up and walk away because I felt the hairs on my skin starting to rise. And usually when that happened, I quit. I did that this weekend at McDonald's because I know it's going to be dangerous if I stay. I bottom line know that. So I quit. So I felt the hairs on my skin start to rise. So I was like, well, let me just walk away. So instead, I just shut everything down for 10 minutes, breathed, and then went back in and called the portal. The lady at the portal gonna tell me after so many days of non-activity, it times out and reset itself. I said, well, that's impossible because the last time I actually used this portal had to been in February. And she was like, well, it should have timed out. You know, you should have timed out. You should be able to create. So anyway, she had to go in there and delete my entire profile, so that I could create a brand new profile. Okay? She deleted it, and she said, well, you need to refresh your computer. Once you refresh your computer, you'll be able to get back in. So I refreshed my computer, and I think I got no scars. I should have went to AutoZone. I should have went to AutoZone. I'll go, because I ain't gonna make it. Like, who drives around in the wintertime with their windows looking like this? Me? No. Or I could just go ahead and get a car wash. That's what I think I'm gonna do. I hope I can get a car wash. Anyway, I look like this running because the lights is flashing. I'm just getting a car wash. You say what? Car wash. Anyway, so afterwards, I said, well, you know, I was able to submit my IT ticket. Now, mind you, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It's the day, the work entire day, it's gone. It's gone. Ain't no ifs, ain't no ands. Wait a minute. Ain't nobody in the car wash. Why is the lights going on? I need to go over there and ain't nobody in the car wash. I need my windows. I'll clean them off at the gas station. Anyway, so I was like, well, I finally got to get some work done. But then by then, my adrenaline was rushing. So when I needed help, instead of me asking for help, it's like it was a 911. Somebody had to help me right then and there because I had messed my whole day up. But luckily for my trainer, she was real patient. She stayed my coat turned on? Did I turn my coat on? Because I'm going to get out the car. I'm finna get out the car. I gotta warm up before I get out the car to pump this gas. Anyway, so luckily my trainer was real cool. And now somebody in the car wash. Look, I can't stay on track for nothing. I can't stay on track for nothing. Anyway, she was real cool. So she was like, well, do what you gotta do. Whatever. So that was that at work today. But moral of my story today is someone called me very close to me, called me a ditch, not ditch, but with the B. They called me a ditch. So when they called me that, I had to sit on that for a minute, because that's one word that I have went through in my entire life. Thank you, Jesus. Not tolerate. Not tolerate. I don't tolerate nobody calling nobody that, actually. But by me spending time with this weekend with my grandkids, I was teaching them why I don't allow that word. Because they were listening to some song, and in that song, and they was like, Nana, you're not going to like it. You're not going to like it, but you promised you would listen to it. And so I tried, but then when the guy started saying, ditch this, ditch that, ditch this, I was like, that's enough. I said, that's enough, and I turned it off. And I said, never allow somebody to talk to you in such a tone. Like, I don't believe that a guy should call a woman that anyway, but do y'all know what it means? And so the littlest of my children, who is 8, said, yeah, that's a female dog. She thought she was getting, my battery dead. My coat just went off. Anyway, so she thought she was like getting, I didn't charge it. It is what it is. But anyway, I'm warm. She thought she was going to get over by telling me. She knew what because they do be shocking me, because they know a lot of stuff that I don't think they should know, but they know a lot of stuff because they watch that TikTok all day long. And TikTok is the devil. I don't care what nobody say. TikTok is the devil. Let me tell you something. One day I sat and I literally scrolled on TikTok for 4 hours. 4 hours. That is the devil. That is the devil. Anything that can occupy your mind and your time for that consecutive period of time where you're not making money, it's of the devil. So I deleted TikTok. I don't even look at TikTok. I'm not on no social media, whatever. But anyway, so my 8-year-old told me what the word ditch meant. So I was like, oh, okay. I said, well, as long as you know what it means, because my mother didn't raise any ditches. We get up, we get our paper. All 3 of us. My mother had 3 girls. And all 3 of us get up and get that paper. We don't lay around and let circumstance just happen. We get up, we get some paper, okay? When you speak of calling me a ditch, please understand the definition of a ditch. It's a female dog. What do female dogs do? Well, let's see. They lay around, they're lazy, they bark. But that's a female dog, right? I bought my granddaughter a female dog. Her name is Ella. So Ella sleeps all day. And sleeps all night. Ella gets her little exercise when she gets to go out the house and use the bathroom. Ella has to wait on her handlers to feed her. She don't go in the cabinet and get her own food. You know what I'm saying? She has to wait on her handlers to give her food. So I couldn't be Ella, okay? Because one, I work a full-time job. Been working a full-time job, I'll say, since I was about 17. Okay? I work a full-time job. Couldn't be Ella. Because I can't sleep all day and sleep all night. Because I gotta get up and get that paper. Okay. Secondly, I don't wait on people to hand me food. I got snacks. I could easily assess if I wanted. If I wanted some water, you see what I got? My Stanley for water. I don't have to wait on my handler to fill my water just up, because I could do it myself. So I couldn't be a ditch. You know what I'm saying? I just couldn't be that. So it's laughable when you call me that, because yikes, that's a cringy word, considering that the person that's you think is close to you is doing ditch-like behavior. They lay around all day. They sleep all night. They wait for you to cook them dinner. They wait for you to wash their clothes. They probably even wait for you to let them know when to bathe. That is very cringy to call somebody. You call yourself loving a word like that? Yeah, I don't use the word because technically I don't really know what you do in life. But this person, I happen to know what they do in life, and they allow themselves to become a bum. So, like I said, when things happen to me, I usually step back, because my comeback got to be real strong. It's got to be to a point to make you want to question, why did I try her? So, I read Miss Doubtfire, Dee Dee for short, damn dummy for fifth. Okay? The very next time you think you might want to step to me and be on my level, sweetie, no, you gonna get cut down. Because I'm on a level alone. You see me? I sit up here on this level alone. Ain't nobody on my level. Okay? And won't ever be anybody on my level. Okay? It's only one of a kind of me. And ditches get stitches. So, while you sitting around wondering this path that you want to take in life, baby, let me tell you something. The path I'm taking in life is the best path I've ever been on. Because I ain't allowing not one soul, not one being, not one thing take me under. Because I got the good Lord on my side. He give me the words to say, the things to do, and how to do them. He's ordering my steps. When you look at me, you see blessings. When I look at you, I see scrubs. I see bums. I see teethless, stankin' doubtfires. You know what I've been calling that doubt fire all day? A doubtful dumpster. Because you think you a doubt fire, but all you are is a doubtful dumpster. That may be on fire by the way it smells. Moral of the story is, my day ain't gonna be bad because you decided that you wanted to wake up and try me. I ain't saying I'm the baddest chick in the world. Definitely ain't saying that. But what I am gonna say, sweetie, you'll never be like me. You see, because I did get hurt on my job. The reason why you laying around talking about you hurt for years, it's been years you've been laying around, but you can walk around, you can eat, you can gain weight. Sweetie, you need to get out here and work. Because see, I worked at McDonald's and they allowed me to sit down. I am at home in the comfort of my home. I got a heating blanket under my desk in the comfort of my home. Your excuse is because you a bum. So before you think of twisting your lips to call somebody else a name, know that what you say, you better not be living like that. Because if you are, it's laughable. It is laughable. It's laughable. My dog, my granddaughter's dog lives better than you do. My granddaughter's dog lives better than you. You got you fancy cars that you keep cleaned out, but your house look like a atrocious disaster smelled with smoke and funk. It's a cluttered disaster, and you mean to tell me you was okay with letting people come in there? Sweetie, where they do that at? I ain't coming in nobody's house, first of all, and you smoke. I'm not doing it. You're not getting in my hair. You ain't getting in my clothes. I'm not walking. When you smell me, you do not smell smoke. That's your preference. That's your house. And you're allowed to do what you want to do in your house. But you best to believe, I ain't never coming in. Number one, I don't go in nobody's house that's clutter filled. Because I don't want nothing crawling on me. Nothing. Let me tell you something. One time, years ago, this girl I used to work with was in love with my daughter. She's my youngest daughter, right? And her sister had an accident and died that weekend, right? So, me being who I am, I offered the young lady, what did you need me to do? Immediately, when her sister found out her sister had passed, immediately I stopped what I was doing and I said, what you need me to do, right? And she said, you know, if you could just come over here and help me straighten up. At the time, her sister, except her sister was that way at college, but her and her sister and her child were staying with their mom, which is the child's grandmother. And so anyway, I said, say less. My specialty is cleaning. I'll clean, yeah, But best believe everything going in the trash, because I don't wait and cipher through stuff. I just throw it in the trash and say they'll send it again. Well, anyway, I gotta hurry up. But anyway, because I want to get out here and get that paper. Anyway, they now here I come with my baby, and she had to have been about 4 or 5 at the time. Here I come with my baby, a diaper bag, because I still carry the diaper bag. Because, everywhere I go, I got snacks, okay? Everywhere I go, I got snacks. I got pretzels in my bag right here, okay? Everywhere I go, I got snacks. And so I had that bag, and then I had, because, I didn't know how long I was going to be there. So, yeah, I would pack snacks because I'm bringing my baby, right? And then I had my purse, right? And when I walked in this girl's house, the very first thing I seen was the mice that was greeting me at the door. Okay? I physically did not want to stay. So immediately, I told her, I said, well, let me see how long I got to be over here. Because I don't think I got a long time. I got to get back to my other children because I had 2 other kids at the time. And I think my grandmother was keeping them. And so I was like, I got to get back to my 2 other kids. And so I may have stayed a good 5 minutes in that lady's house. But you best believe the snacks, the purse, the diaper bag, the coats, all went in the trash. Okay? All went in the trash. I don't play about clutter. I threw my grandkids' medicine away because I went over to their mama house one time, and she know how I am. And the dining room table had a whole bunch of stuff on it, so I politely cleaned it up. It just so happened I threw everything away, and my granddaughter's medicine was in there. But needless to say, don't play with me, okay? If you want to live in a house filled with clutter and stupidity and stink, you do that. Because I also taught my grandkids, each person has a body odor. I'm sure they smell yours. Okay? I'm pretty sure they can smell your body odor. Yeah. My grandkids ain't dumb. They far from dumb. And the littlest one, the one that's 8, she don't know how to hold her tongue. Your feelings is about to be hurt. And it ain't because I just read you for filth today. It's because my 8-year-old, she gonna read you for filth. Because I taught her, you see, how to have that tough skin. How to defeat the odds. I taught her. So all she got to do is make me proud and just, I laugh. Every time they tell me she do something, I laugh. They say, you spoiling her. She can get away with murder. Let me tell you something. My grandkids, my oldest granddaughter wanted an iPhone for her birthday. I got her the iPhone. It was the latest iPhone. I think it was an iPhone 14. I can't remember what it was. 13? It might be a 13. But it was the latest iPhone at the time. So I got her that iPhone. And a month later, her sister wanted a phone. She 8, right? That's the time she was 6. So I said, well, okay, give it another month. And you make sure you don't get in trouble. I'll get you a phone. She did exactly that, okay? And she get good grades in school. So I got her an iPhone. Let me tell you about my 8-year-old granddaughter. That iPhone, it was in the snow. Okay? It was laying in the snow. She didn't care where it was at. It took her sister to ask her, where's your phone? That's when she goes looking for it. Like, yeah, I think I better go find this. Because my nana going to be mad if I lose it. Because I am. Them phones is not cheap. It was in the snow. My granddaughter don't care nothing about all that. She ain't materialistic. And that's a good thing. But one thing she is, she is her nana. Trust me. She is her nana. Because I ain't tolerating just any old kind of crap. I'm not doing it. You call me a ditch, you best to have No ditch qualities yourself, okay? Because if you got a ditch quality, you best to believe I'm that woman who's going to tell you. I don't play about mine. You play about yours. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Bums like you don't have kids. I told her, I said, Liz, you messing with the wrong one, because listen, when I'm finished with you, I'm going to mollywop your mammy looking mother for filth. Because I could tell just by the fruits of her labor, which is you, what type of person she is. Yes, I did tell her that. And it took my granddaughter to call me, right? She usually know how to shut me up. The 8-year-old don't, but that 10-year-old, she know how to shut me up. She called me and she put her she hung up on me. I couldn't do nothing but laugh. I'm like, yeah, she know her nana. Cause I go off on the deep end. I show no mercy. You'll be coming up asking for help. You definitely will never want to see me again. And guess what? I'm okay with that. There's a lot of people I don't want to see anymore. Child, it's a whole lot. It's a whole lot of people I don't care to see ever again. So, you not gotta see me never again. Let's do this. Try your hardest never to see me again. Okay? That's what you do. You try, you put on your best foot forward and try never to see me again. Because I ain't gonna try. You will see me, but you will see the back of me like you did yesterday. You seen the back of me walking away. Shalom.